Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 is finally here after what felt like the longest, worst season in Fortnite's history. Like, Epic, seriously, please let me know what you were thinking, because I have no words. But anyway, regardless of that, let's get into what this season is actually like. So firstly, there are 3 new POIs this season. We've got the Raft, Doom Stat, and Castle Doom, and I've landed at all 3 of them this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, obviously at first, I can't really give a good explanation as to what it's like, because, well, the entire experience is ruined, because obviously things are being rendered in, so your FPS just completely goes down the toilet immediately. I like POIs where you can have a fight, where you can most importantly hear what you are doing and you do not have loud music in your ear, and every single one of these POIs completely fail at that. That is one thing that I really do not appreciate about Fortnite at the minute, is the fact that no matter where you land, in the past few seasons it has been nothing but mythic POI, and I personally hate that. I want to be able to land somewhere and just be able to loot up, have a few fights, and move on. Now for me, all 3 of the new POIs completely missed the mark on that for me. But if you like loud, chaotic, in your face, high risk, high reward areas, then you are going to enjoy landing at any of the 3 new POIs. On top of that, I just don't like the gloomy look to it. I much prefer the OG graphics. It genuinely is going to make you enjoy playing the game more because you are seeing brighter colors. Dark and, forgive the pun, but doom, then you are genuinely probably going to enjoy the game less because you are looking at darker colors. I don't know if that's just me, but that's how I perceive it anyway. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the medallions, because I'm not gonna lie, these look insanely broken. So firstly, we've got the Siphon medallion. Now in my opinion, I don't think the Siphon medallion should even be a medallion. I believe Siphon should be a thing in the game regardless, but just for that aspect, I'm going to say the Siphon medallion is very good. I like it, but it shouldn't even be a medallion. It should just be a given. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Next is the stealth. Now, the stealth is going to make it so whenever you crouch, you turn invisible. Now, to me, that seems like the possibilities are endless. Like, what can you actually do with that? Can you crouch walk? Can you rotate endgame while crouching and literally nobody can see you? If you're weak, can you just sit in your box and crouch, and if someone takes your wall, they're just not going to know you're there? Where do the possibilities end? If it's more like a shadow bomb, I don't really understand quite how it works yet, but if it's more like a shadow bomb, then I can see the possibilities for it to be actually quite good, because you're not completely invisible, but you do have to kind of squint your eyes and actually see where the person is if they're in a shadow bomb. Now finally, and I'm not gonna lie, I love this. I genuinely love this medallion, the reveal medallion. Now this, I love the idea of this. I personally, especially in ranked, hate campers. They just annoy me. It's no skill. You shouldn't even be able to rank up by doing it. It shouldn't be a thing. This completely eliminates it. If you run past a bush at the right time, you will literally be about to get the freest kill of your entire life, and the person in the bush won't even know it. They will think you're aimbotting, because out of nowhere you'll be able to see them and just laser them, and that is beautiful. That, in my opinion, is one of the main medallions that just makes sense. It makes sense for it to be a medallion, but at the same time, it's not ridiculously overpowered, and I seriously like that. Next up is the loot pool, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really manage to experiment with too many weapons. I experimented with the new shotgun, and it seems like a solid weapon, to be honest. The dual SMGs, they feel like they're not going to be that broken, to be honest with you. They have a fast fire rate, but the damage they deal is not that fast. Now, I could be speaking way too soon on that, but I'm not too sure. Now, it kind of goes hand in hand, obviously, but all the mythics I really do not like. They all feel super skillless. I mean, especially Captain America's shield. You can literally just throw it in the general direction and it will hit them if you're close enough. But bear in mind, Captain America's shield is literally the only one I've actually used so far, but I just don't like the idea of low skill items. I am a much more of just a pump and an AR kind of person, and I prefer actually just aiming and shooting and just having normal fights, not throwing shields at each other. But that's just me, each to their own. Now for me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disheartened, because the thing I'm about to talk about next, it kind of sucks, but at the same time it's also amazing. Now I know that sounds confusing, but just stick with me here. Personally, over the past few months, I have been glued to Reload. I've hated Battle Royale. I've not been able to play it. I just don't enjoy it. So I've been playing Fortnite Reload. But Fortnite revealed today that they are going to be running Fortnite Reload cash cups with $1 million total on the line throughout all the tournaments. Now that sounds like amazing news, and on paper it is amazing news, apart from the fact that someone like myself that is just trying to play some Fortnite Reload just to chill out and wind down and just get some clips for the background of my videos, I do not want to have people just running at me full try-harding because they're trying to practice for the tournaments. Which is why I said in a TikTok a few days ago that I think that there should be a Fortnite arena mode specifically for reload. And I truly do believe this would completely solve the problem. All the tryhards that were getting ready for the tournaments, they could go ahead and play arena, sorry. And then the people like myself who just want to chill out, not really try too hard, just get a few kills and have a good time, they can just go play regular reload. Now, I really do hate to be so doom and gloom, and I'm sure if you've seen other videos today, they are probably talking very good news about this season, but personally, this level of chaos just isn't really for me. Let me know what you guys think about this season down in the comments. I'd be curious to hear. But anyway, that's going to be all from me today. If you haven't already, please be sure to drop a sub on the channel. It would help me out tremendously. And I wouldn't ask this, but I'm going to anyway. If you are buying the Battle Pass today, please consider using my code in the item shop, code KaiGG, #ad or whatever. It would help me out tremendously. And if you do decide to use my code, then make sure you send me a picture of it on Twitter. My @'s on the screen. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the season. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think, and let me know what you thought of the video. I'll see you in a bit.